Welcome to the fucking Balking Dead, where there is no sleep for the wicked. And we are wicked. This show is sponsored by Prize Picks, guys. If you haven't already, go on over there. Use promo code PUBSPORTS. Get your first $100 match deposit on your first $100 deposit. Also, mybookie.ag. Go on over there. Use promo code PUBSPORTS for the same exact fucking value, except they'll give you up to $1,000, 10% cash back, 10% bonus. So get on over there and get your fucking match bonuses, baby. We got props to get. 3 games on the late night card, guys. So once again, we will be putting out a poll for the games for you guys to bank on and which games you want me to hit on. But today there was only 3, so we just gonna get after them 3. Cardinals at Marlins. Let's get into it. We have Jordan Hicks versus Pablo Lopez. Not Escobar, but Lopez. Jordan Hicks, the 105th pick of the 2015 supplemental draft. He has been plagued by injuries, guys, and missing the 2019 and 20 season due to Tommy John. He was their closer, and he is a beast fucking pitcher, guys. They're trying multiple ways to keep this guy healthy, and they've decided this year they're going to put him in the starting rotation. First 2 times out, no more than 2 innings pitched. They have him at a 45 pitch count today, and so they're not offering us any props on a guy who's only going to go 45 pitches. But let's get into this. Marlins versus right-handed pitchers are 11th in walk percentage, 15th in strikeout percentage at 23.9, 11th average, 10th OPS. Like I said, no K props. There is no Prize Picks on this guy because they don't expect him to go long. We'll get into this no-run first inning, guys, because we're going to take advantage of Jordan Hicks and while he's out there for only 3 innings. Pablo Lopez. This guy has legit #1 ace-type stuff. He's always been a fucking ace at home with a 2.34 ERA at home last year and a 4.3 on the road. Once again, guys, 4.3 ain't bad. That's a middle-of-the-rotation type pitcher. This guy is a hog at home, and everybody already knows that. He does have a 2.5 ERA during the day and a 3.5 ERA at night. He is playing at night, but he is at his home ballpark. And this ballpark is one of the better pitcher ballparks in all of baseball, guys. Righties this year, on the other hand, are hitting. They're walking at a 7% clip, striking out league best 16.7% of the time, guys. They are not striking out versus right-handed pitchers. 15th average, 15th OPS. They got the K prop on Pablo Lopez on MyBookie at 5+ minus 150. Prize Picks, it's 4. So there is value if you're a juice hunter in that. There is value on the juice. But to me, I don't want to run K props versus a team that's 30th in the league in strikeout percentage. Can it fucking happen? Yes. I want numbers plus the can it happen, guys. So this right here says they're 15th average, 15 OPS. I expect a solid start. Last time out versus the Cardinals last year, he went 6 innings, 3 hits, 2 earned run. A quality start, but he got no run support. That was the story of the Marlins last year, guys. No run support. So I'm going to attack this no-run first inning right here, guys. On Bovada and every other book, it's minus 140 to minus 145. But once again, with Prize Picks, we don't fucking get nothing for the juice. And today, Prize Picks is doing any times 5. Instead of 10 times your money back, they're doing 20 times your money back today. So, let's run them 5 picks out and smack them bitches, bro. They deserve to get smacked. And K-prop, not the way I'd be looking. But like I said, juice value is minus 140 prop that I wanted to go bet personally. But I can't bet a minus 140, minus 145 no-run first inning. But on Prize Picks, where they don't give us value on juice or plus odds, we can take advantage of it. So we're going to attack the no-run first inning here. There is no hitting stats on Jordan Hicks because he was out of the league for 2 years. Pitched 7 innings, I believe, last year, so we're not going to look into that. Lopez, left-handed hitters hit 245, while right-handed hitters hit 221 last year. No batters have seen either pitcher 10 times. Excuse me. We have 2 stud pitchers, and the Cardinals have the #1 pin in baseball, guys. So even though Hicks should only go 3-4 innings tops, they're going to hand the ball right off to a stud-ass fucking bullpen. And St. Louis Cardinals have a pitching ballpark. Marlins have a pitchy ballpark. I don't see much fucking going on right here other than the Cardinals to keep humming. So Miami has that number 18th bullpen, though. That's where if you wanted to look at some batters, I can't hate you looking at some of the Cardinals batters, even though you probably won't because it's Pablo Lopez at home. And I get it. I expect a solid 6 innings, 2 runs, but then you got to go to the bullpen, guys. And playing fantasy, playing hitter stats, you've got to take in the bullpen as well. And St. Louis is elite, where Miami is middle of the pack. So careful running those Miami bats out there when they're going to go from a stud to a stud to a stud. But it is fucking hard when you're going to go on a fucking rotation day to have everybody to have their shit. There is going to be one of those relievers who doesn't have their A game. That's just fucking baseball, guys. When you're going to go to the bullpen 5 fucking times in a game, one of them's not going to have their shit. So take that into mind. I expect a very well-pitched game today. So I'm not going to be running me much hitter stats myself. Hitter props. Next game, though, shout out to the chat, guys. Jay Peasy, Ricky Bobby, the crew. Smash the damn fucking like if you haven't, guys. Hit the share, hit the retweet. We need more people up in this bitch, bro. So come on now, man. We got Pirates at the Cubs. Bryce Williams versus Mark Leiter Jr. Bryce Williams, a career 5.8 ERA in the big leagues and a 5.4 ERA this year in 2 games versus St. Louis and Washington, who are middle of the pack versus right-handed pitchers. Cubs, on the other hand, they're 6th in walk percentage, 19th in K percentage, top 5 average, 7th OPS. They are humming versus righty pitching, guys. So I'm going to be looking at me some motherfucking hitting props on these Cubs right now because Bryce Williams, he's nothing to write home about. His K prop is at 4+ minus 102, and on Prize Picks, it was at 3.5, and I believe they dropped it to a 3 right before this show started. I don't see no value in running out that guy. He's averaging 4 strikeouts per 9 innings right now, and versus a team that just doesn't strike out. I would look at his under fantasy score. 17.5 is super, super low, but he has not gone 5 innings all fucking year, and I don't expect the strikeouts to be there. So even if the runs don't come, I don't think he's putting these guys away by K. So his prop is low at 17.5, but still, I just don't see it myself. Mark Leiter Jr., on the other hand, a career 5.91 ERA. And last week was his first game in the big league since 2018. And he got served the Rockies in Colorado. No fucking help given to him, guys. So let's just throw those stats out the window. He has shown some signs in AAA, guys, in his 1 minor league game this year. He's definitely showing signs other than the ERA in his whip, in his batting average against, and in the other box scores. He's showing that maybe he has turned a corner, guys. So I'm going to take a little wait and see with Mark Leiter today. They were not offering no fucking Prize Picks on him whatsoever. His K prop was at 4.5 minus 150. Just not a big fan of that at the 150 mark. Pirates versus right-handed pitchers, they're walking 16%. They're number 2 in strikeout, though, guys, 27.3%. That's bad. That's what we like to play. If you want to look at Mark Leiter, fuck that minus 150. Take him up to 5 and get you some plus money. The numbers say yes, that he will get 5 today, guys. I'm just a wait-and-see type guy on Mark Leiter, but if you need some K-prop action, he's the sneaky guy to look at. DraftKings action, sneaky pitcher on the board tonight, guys. Mark Leiter Jr. may have his best game in the big leagues. No hitters have seen these batters. And once again, Leiter hasn't been in the league since 2018. Last year versus Williams, lefties hit 279 while righties hit 302. My 20-year-old fucking son could allow righties and lefties to hit about a 300 off of him. So, like I said, this guy is a career bum, does not belong in the majors. Can he punch me in the mouth today and have a good game? Yes, he's going to have a good game 1 in every 5. There's a reason why he is in the big leagues. I mean, he's a big league pitcher. He's just a bottom of the barrel big league pitcher, and we got to pick on him, guys. I don't mind fading either one if you want to run bats on either side. Like I said, I just have a little more faith in Mark Leiter than I do Bryce Williams, but not enough to put my cash down on him. Both bullpens are so-so, but I'd look at fading Wilson myself. I can see a sneaky game from Leiter, like I said, and Happ is the hottest Cub, batting 333 with an 800 OPS. He hits from the left-handed side, where it doesn't really matter versus Williams because he just gives it up from both sides. Happ's 2+ bases is at plus 129 on my bookie, so that right there is a decent little look for me. I don't know if I'm going to bet it yet, but it's definitely worth a shot to look at. I'm not afraid of the Pittsburgh bullpen, and I'm definitely not afraid of no Bryce Williams. So I'm going to be looking at some Cubs bats and some Haps for sure. Now the crew's getting in here. James, we got fucking Sam, Abel, and the guy Kenny fucking Rogers. What up, Kenny Rogers? Guys, we ended the last game, Rangers at Mariners. For those of y'all in here and hanging out, only bet of the day I got today is Texas Rangers first 5. But we are not a sides and fucking totals. Let's get into some fucking props and analysis on Taylor Hearn versus Marco Gonzalez. Taylor Hearn, he hasn't made it to the 5th inning yet. And you want to fucking bet this guy, Sharpie? You smoking that good, huh? Actually, I am. I am smoking that good, but that has nothing to do with it. That's fucking every day for me. So, we smoke. So fade him, Ralph. Hasn't made it past the 5 innings, right? Right? Seattle got to. Marco Gonzalez just shut down the fucking Astros. He's had 2 games versus the Rockies and the Angels, guys. Both are smacking left-handed pitchers at the moment. He was 0-2 in 6 appearances versus the Mariners last season with a 3.72 ERA and only 3 starts. In all 3 starts, he gave up 2 runs or less. Bam! We now got Seattle ballpark, guys. Best pitching ballpark in all of baseball, especially at night. When you see a ball off the bat 108 miles per hour, you think it's a home run. It barely gets to the warning track at Safeco Field. So, yeah, we got to take advantage when we're there. Seattle, they are number 30th in walk percentage, so they are walking, guys. Number 24th in strikeout percentage. So, not looking at K-props here, guys. They are taking their walks. The thing is here, they're not fucking hitting. They're 15th, their bottom 5 average, 18th OPS. Yeah, his K-props at 5+ at even money, 4.5 on Prize Picks. His fantasy score is over 22.5. I'd look at that because I do expect a solid 5 to 6 innings. I could see 6 innings, 2 runs, 4 strikeouts. And that right there gets us over the 22.5, guys. It gets us over by about 7 points. He has not gone 5 innings all fucking year. He hasn't given up more than 2 runs in a start versus Seattle and 3 starts last year. So I'm going to bank off Seattle not hitting lefties and this guy getting a nice pitcher's ballpark to pitch in. On the other hand, we got Marco Gonzalez. He's coming in 1-1 with a 3 ERA. He got whooped versus the fucking Twins, and he beasted versus the Astros. The Astros aren't fucking hitting left-handed pitching, guys, and the Twins are. Last year versus the Rangers, he was 2-1 with a 3.42 ERA and 4 starts, 5 innings in all but in 3 of 4 starts. So this guy hangs in there versus these Texas teams. This ain't the same Texas team, guys. Texas is 16th in walk percentage, bottom of the league, 30th in strikeout percentage at 16.7%. Marco Gonzalez had 6 strikeouts versus an Astros team who doesn't strike out. Even though they're not hitting, they don't strike out. He had a good outing. I do not expect the same outing again, guys. This team is top 3 average, top 3 OPS versus left-handing, and they're bottom of the league in strikeouts. Taking props, taking numbers. Texas Rangers should have a fucking field day on Gonzalez today. Now, does the numbers always come out? No, it does not. So that's why it's baseball, guys. When there's days where the numbers say a guy gets lit up and he can go have his best game out. But I don't see Marco Gonzalez's strikeout prop. They have him at 5+, plus 127. The Astros don't strike out. He got 6. The numbers say no, but once again, numbers don't mean everything. Numbers are like lawyers. They'll tell you the truth, but they don't necessarily tell you all the truth. So it's our job to figure it out. And my numbers and what I'm expecting is a solid start from Hearn and Marco Gonzalez to get lit. Batters, left-handed hitters hit 198 last year off Hearn, well, 250 right-handed hitters. This year, right-handed hitters are swapping him at a 444, guys, and lefties are at a 267. So he does have problems with the right-handed side. We'll look at Seattle's lineup. Hopefully they have at least 2 lefties in there for us, but a smart fucking coach is not going to put 1 lefty in there versus Hearn. Gonzalez, on the other hand, lefties hit 210 while righties hit 244. J.P. Crawford, guys, in 12 at bats, he's batting 583. Damn, he owns Hearns, guys, and he's hot this year. And the best thing about it, he's batting 316, 885. What I'm learning, guys, betting these hitter props, because I'm more of a pitcher prop guy, and I'm learning on these hitter props. I could read the numbers and shit too, but the numbers don't mean everything. That's the fucking thing, guys, and that's what I'm getting. This guy's coming off a 7-game hit streak and didn't get a hit yesterday. We are riding J.P. Crawford over 2+ bases at plus 112. That is going to be a personal bet of mine today, guys. I love when guys are on a hitting streak and they don't get a hit. Guess what? It's coming right back, guys. It happened with Trey Turner, and that's what we need to look for more, guys, is guys who own these guys, who are having a good season, who then had a bad day the day before. J.P. Crawford was 0 for on hits yesterday, so woo! Give us some J.P. Crawford props today, baby. Nick Solak is batting 410 at bats, but he's off to a slow start. Well, Simeon in 11 games has 7 hits and 5 walks with 5 strikeouts versus Marco Gonzalez. If I wanted to run a stack today on the late night hitting in the late night DraftKings, guys, I would either play a Cub stack, which everybody and their mom's going to have, or a Texas Rangers stack, which nobody's going to have. Or maybe even a Seattle, because, hey, Hearn couldn't get hit. If Hearn could easily give up 3-4 runs, I mean, he hasn't been good this year, but he's gone up against some pretty good hitting left-handed teams. So I expect a bounce back from Hearn, and I expect Marco Gonzalez to come back to who Marco Gonzalez is. He is a good pitcher, but he is not a great pitcher, guys. And there's times where he'll be good, and there's times where he'll be bad. And I believe tonight is a night where he is bad. So, shout out to you guys. Smash the damn like. Hit the retweet. Tweet out your bets. Tag me in them. Tag Pub Sports in them, guys. We'll get you some retweets and some action. Hopefully some followers. If you haven't already, go on over to fucking Prize Picks. Go on over to MyBookie. Use promo code Pub Sports, bro. Pub Sports, the people giving you their own fucking bets for free, guys. Not the ones selling you their fucking pick packages, okay? I'm telling you what the fuck I'm betting. I'm posting what the fuck I'm betting. Not what I think's going to win, guys. And that's what Pub Sports about. So go over there, use promo code Pub Sports. Help us out. Help you out. Get a fucking match deposit on your first deposit. So, yeah, guys. 3 fucking words when you cash your ticket on your way out of smashing that like button. We be pubbing!